Hey, Chong. Adam just sent a message, bro. He said he will be in about 15 to 20 minutes. Like we have a drink first.
Yeah lah, Adam is always late lah.
Hey, Chong, what did you do last weekend?
I went to baking class with my girlfriend. Her cake, it came out exactly like the cakes you see in the baking shops, and it was delicious. Mine, let's just say, I'm glad it came out.
But how did it taste like though?
Well, bad.
Well, Chong, you've always had bad taste, you know that, right?
Very funny. Anyway, what did you do last weekend?
I watched a movie called The Big Short. It's about the 2008 financial crisis. It's crazy how people lost their property investments.
Hey, yeah, bro. I actually seen that movie. I loved it. You know, speaking of investments, I'd like to share with you that I actually recently invested in cryptocurrency.
Oh, which coin and what app are you using?
Bitcoin. And I'm using Just Do It. JUSDUIT.
Dude, that app sounds like a scam to me. JUSDUIT. You kidding me, bro?
Are you sure, bro?
Dude, are you even listening to yourself? JUSDUIT. It sounds like one of those fake shares that you buy from the Bangkok night market. How much have you invested so far?
About 500 ringgit. Wait, how do you know it's illegal?
Chong, before I even answer you, have you even tried transferring money out from your account or not?
Actually, I haven't. I only invested 2 weeks ago. But wait, let me just try it now first.
Please.
Shoot! It's probably a scam. Luckily, I only invested 500 ringgit.
Hi, Chong, you're always like that. Dude, very simple. In Malaysia, there are only 3 registered recognized market operators to operate as digital asset.
Wait, now there are 4 registered digital asset exchanges or DEX. They are Luno Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Synergy Technologies Malaysia Sdn Bhd, Tokenized Technology Malaysia Sdn Bhd, and the latest one is MX Global Sdn Bhd.
Any other than that, it's illegal. You should have checked on sc.com.my.
Huh? My friend told me it was permitted by SC. Should have checked on their website. So how do I get back my money?
Chong, just assume your money is gone, man. After all, the name of the app is Just Do It. You see how they tricked you?
And I had to do it.
Yeah. You see, Chong, there's always a risk when you deal with unauthorized operators overseas. After all, it's only 500 ringgit. That's nothing, right, for someone who can change handphones every year?
Hey bro, my company gives me allowance to buy new phones every year. But you're right. I'm just glad it wasn't more than 500 ringgit.
Yeah, man. I'm really surprised that you can bank in 500 into a stranger's account, but you can't even buy your good friend here a nice cup of coffee.
Okay. I'll buy you coffee and cake later.
I'm okay with coffee and cake as long as you are not baking the cake.
What's up, bro?
I'm good.
How are you?
Good, fine.
Nice car, bro.
Thanks.
What do you do for a living?
2024. To all our exhibitors here today, do not be shy. You can also join in this fun game and stand a chance to win 620 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers with very simple investment game questions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so without further ado, we shall begin our first investment game for InvestSmart Fest 2024 that will be headed by Sarah from Securities Commission. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Selamat pagi dan good morning. Okey, siapa yang nak menang Aeon vouchers? Datang dekat sikit. Saya bagi 5 soalan mudah. Anda boleh bawa pulang Aeon vouchers. Sekejap saya cek dulu. Daripada RM200, first prize dapat RM200, second prize got RM150, third prize RM100, fourth prize RM50. Kalau dapat up to 10th place, you guys will bring home RM20 pun boleh lah. At least something, right? Okay, 5 easy question. Come join us. Sesiapa yang ada telefon, ya, scan QR je kan? Sesiapa yang ada telefon, keluarkan sahaja phone anda. Semua yang ada phone boleh join. Tak ada restriction. Ada phone, keluarkan phone anda, scan QR code di sini. Mari. Peluang ni datang hanya sekali. Tak akan datang lagi. Kejap, akan datang lagi. Malam ni ada, petang ni pun ada. Jadi untuk anda bawa pulang Aeon vouchers up to RM200, anda cuma perlu jawab 5 soalan mudah. Senang je. Soalan pun jawapan saya boleh bagi. Okay. Come and join us. Scan QR code. I'm looking for 30, 40 people to make it more interesting. Yang di belakang sana, kalau anda tak tahu what's happening, you can bring home Aeon vouchers, only have to answer 5 questions sahaja. Soalan mudah, jawapan saya bagi. Okey, jangan risau. Hanya perlu keluarkan phone anda, scan QR code. All you have to do is take out your phone, scan the QR code and join our investment games this morning and you can bring home Aeon vouchers up to RM200. Saya mencari 10 pemenang. 10 pemenang sahaja. Okey, saya cari lagi 4 orang lah. Kita cukupkan 50 lah. Siapa lagi nak join? Saya akan tutup dalam kiraan 10, 9, 8. Cepat keluarkan phone. Tengah lari-lari tu, keluarkan phone anda. Saya kira balik lah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cepat. Yang terakhir lah. Okay, panggilan terakhir kalau anda nak bawa pulang Aeon vouchers. Okay, kita tutup dalam masa 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start the game. Okay, soalan pertama. InvestSmart is an initiative by which organization? Come on guys. The answer is everywhere. Just look around. Dekat situ ada. Dekat situ. Okay. Bursa Malaysia, Ministry of Finance or Securities Commission Malaysia. Come on guys. This is an easy question. The answer is just turn left. Dekat tepi tu je. Okay. We're doing good so far. Untuk yang seterusnya, lagi 4 soalan. You just hear my answer. I will help you. I will guide you. Don't worry. I'll make sure all of you bawa balik Aeon voucher. Jangan risau. Dengar je jawapan I. We go to the next question. Okay, I think we are doing good lah. Okay. Next question. Companies incorporated with SSM can offer investment scheme to the public without authorization from the authorities? True or false? Betul ke? Boleh ke without authorization? Yes. Okay, false. Tidak boleh. Kena dapat authorization from the authorities. Okay. Mana mak kau hijau tadi? Dah tak ada dah. Okay, we go to the third question. This one is easy question, okay? Which of the following is not a capital market product? Shares, private retirement scheme, equity crowdfunding, insurance. Saya rasa, tu saya dah bagi hint dah. Yang tu lah. Okay, which of the following is not a capital market product? Shares is a capital market product. Private retirement scheme is a capital market product. Equity crowdfunding is a capital market product. Insurance je bukan. Okay, we go to the fourth question. Who is not involved in the public listing of a company? Okay. Dengar jawapan saya. Bursa Malaysia, SC, Attorney General Chambers, ya ke? Dah clue tu dah ada dah. Cuma kena tekan-tekan je. Clue saya dah bagi. Anda perlu tekan-tekan je. Okay. So, Bursa Malaysia dengan SC, they are involved in the public listing of a company. AGC, tidak. Okay? Ni dah soalan keberapa? Soalan keempat. Soalan terakhir sebelum kita tahu siapakah yang boleh shopping dekat Aeon lepas ni. Okay? Soalan terakhir. All investment opportunities offered on WhatsApp and social media platform can be trusted. Guys, come on guys. Takkan dekat WhatsApp boleh percaya. Semua kat WhatsApp semua tak boleh pakai. True or false? Okay? Investment opportunities that are offered on WhatsApp and social media platform ni, we have to take with a pinch of salt lah. Ya? Okay, yang lagi tiga ni kejap lagi jumpa saya. We have a one-to-one session, saya ajar sikit macam mana untuk tidak terjebak dalam scam. Okay? So, kita ada Encik Amir kita, dia akan memberilah Aeon vouchers ni kepada pemenang-pemenang yang boleh pergi terus ke Aeon. Aeon saya rasa sebelah kiri dekat luar ni. Boleh terus pergilah ya. Okay. Dekat bawah, sorry. Dekat bawah boleh terus pergi. Okay. Let's see the winners. Okay, tempat ketiga. Okay. Tempat kedua. Tempat pertama. Okay, saya panggil Yan dululah tempat ketiga. Membawa pulang RM100 worth of Aeon vouchers. Okay. You can meet Encik Amir over there, fill up some forms. Okay, and second place, Encik Hafiz. Encik Hafiz boleh, yes, boleh jumpa dengan Encik Amir. The first place, Fia Mia. Okay, yang tempat keempat, sampai tempat ke-10. Jangan pergi dulu. Ada pemenang ni sampai saya mencari 10 pemenang. I'm looking for 10 winners. Jangan balik dulu. Kalau anda pemenang ke-4, ke-5, ke-6, ke-7, ke-8, ke-9, ke-10, kita ada hadiah untuk anda. Siapa yang dekat phone dia ada tulis dia pemenang ke-4 ke, ke-5 ke, ada ke? Okay, come, just claim your prize over here. Saya mencari tempat pemenang yang ke-4, ke-5, ke-6, ke-7, ke-8, ke-9, ke-10. Okay. NHK31, ETT, Farisau, SSS, Jane, Jeza, Vanessa. Okay, thank you. Our next session will be at 8:10 p.m. So see you guys at 8, yeah? Thank you.
All right, thank you once again and congratulations to all our winners. Those who got to bring back 620 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers. Once again, do not forget we have another session later on at 8 p.m. So, if you're coming back from work and after dinner, you can join us here once again to stand a chance to win 620 ringgit of Aeon vouchers, where the grand prize is 200 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers. Also, I would like to inform everyone we will have our official launch for InvestSmart Fest 2024 today at 3 p.m. Our next session will begin at 11:30 with Mr. Amir Arif Azmi, Consumer and Investor Office Securities Commission Malaysia, with his presentation about Silap Labur, Duit Labur, beware of scams. So please do not miss that opportunity, as you will need to get the stamp from the main stage in order to submit your lucky draw passports. And as we are waiting for our next session, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that we have FinPlan for You booths, a financial planning service desk in collaboration with FPAM and MFPC, a free one-on-one consultation service provided by licensed financial planners. Once again, we also have many exhibitors here with us today, over 40 exhibitors. So, we are all here under one roof of all industry players and relevant agencies under InvestSmart Fest 2024. We also encourage all of you to join us, to join our sessions, as at the end of every session, we will have a pop quiz where you stand a chance to win Aeon vouchers as well. Yes, InvestSmart is not just a place of knowledge, it is also a place of gifts, ladies and gentlemen. For those with children here today, we have our Kids Zone, where we have interactive activities prepared for the kids, as well as a comic strip. Right in front of the entrance, a hilarious content with important anti-scam messaging. And if you join our little quiz, our little game that is provided outside, you stand a chance to win online shopping vouchers. Not only that, we also have our anti-scam zone. This is a one-stop center to learn on current scams and on how to protect yourself. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we will reconvene for our first talk session at 11:30 a.m. with the title Silap Labur, Duit Labur, Beware of Scams. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
body with responsibility to regulate and develop the Malaysian capital market. So when we say we are self-funded, it means that we do not get any budget, we do not get any money from the government. Everything is done, we find our own money. So this is to ensure that we are always fair and we are not conflicted in any cases, right? So for more information about SC, please visit our website, sc.com.my, right? So let's talk about capital markets. So as I mentioned earlier, the SC regulates the capital market. So what is a capital market? So as the name implies, it's a market. It's a marketplace, right? Where companies or individuals can seek to raise funds for their business, and investors can use their extra money or extra income to buy all these securities or all these shares of these businesses. All right. So for capital markets, generally there are two kinds of products, right? The traditional products being, all those listed company shares, bonds, unit trusts, private retirement schemes, all those products that we have heard before. And recently, right, about maybe say 10 years ago, so there is also a new kind of product called fintech products, right? So fintech products are financial technology products, right? So these include things like equity crowdfunding, right? Peer-to-peer financing, digital assets like things like Bitcoin, Ethereum and whatnot, right? And digital investment managers, right? So these are all the types of products that are available under the capital market, right? So fundamentals of investing. Why is it important for us to invest, right? So the importance of investing, basically here I list down three, right? First one being retirement planning. Second, to protect against inflation. And lastly, for better returns compared to saving. So you invest because you want to retire someday in the future, okay? So you're working maybe at most 30 plus years. So the life expectancy of Malaysians right now could be about, from what I read, is about 80 years old. So you retire at 60, you still have about 20 years of your life to live, right? So you must invest in order for you to have money to sustain yourself for the next 20 years. Next, to protect against inflation. As you know, if you put your money in a savings account, right, that money, even though you put, like, for example, 10,000 ringgit, right, the value of that 10,000 ringgit does not stay 10,000 ringgit. This is because of inflation. Food gets more expensive year by year. Groceries get more expensive year by year. Your utility costs, your billings, your internet payments and whatnot gets expensive year by year. So you must invest because investments is a way for you to combat inflation, that inflation rate, okay? So, and lastly, better returns compared to savings. Yeah? So savings account, usually the interest rate is about 1%. So if you invest, the investments usually have better return rates than savings, okay? So 4 questions to ask yourself before you invest, all right? What is my investment goals? Does my investment meet my risk profile? You must remember, all right? The higher the returns, the higher the risk, okay? And is my investment diversified, okay? Do not put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Don't invest, like for example, I have like 10,000 ringgit. Don't invest all those 10,000 ringgit into one investment, okay? That's a risky move, okay? Because if that investment tanks, then all your money will be gone, right? So you must diversify, put a bit here, put a bit in unit trust, put a bit in shares, put a bit in, Bitcoin, for example, things like that. Diversify so that if one investment does not do well, at least the others can cover, all right? And lastly, understand the investment that is offered to you. Never invest in things that you do not understand, right? If any of the investment companies come by to you, offer you investment, you must understand. The moment you give your money to them, right? Where do they take your money? What do they put it in? How does it generate those returns? If you understand all this, only then invest in those companies, okay? So, fun fact, you do not need a lot of money. Investment can start as little as 50 ringgit, okay? There are companies now that offer, licensed companies, that offers investment as low as 50 ringgit, okay? So, next, power of compounding interest. So, what is compounding interest? So, compounding interest is generally interest you earn on interest. Like, for example, you put in money, 10,000 ringgit, for 1 year you'll get interest, right? So that interest, instead of you taking it out and using it, you reinvest it. So it will further, create more and more and more and more and more and more, right? To better explain this, okay, let's see this video.
Usia 20 tahun, simpan duit setahun RM1,200 ataupun RM100 sebulan. Okay? Simpan selama 10 tahun dan interest rate ataupun dividen yang kalian dapat adalah sebanyak 600. Okay, 600. Which saya tak ambil bulan dan bintang, saya ambil 600. Okay, standard. So, ini Ali. Mula simpan usia 20 tahun. Fatimah pula tak mula simpan. Okay? Maksudnya umur 20 tahun, enjoy dulu. Okay, enjoy, okay, pergi restoran hipster, gunakan duit lebihan, mungkin beli gadget dan sebagainya. Ali pun simpan RM1,200. Tahun kedua RM1,200. Tahun masuk umur 22 tahun pun RM1,200 lagi. Okay? And at the same time, duit ni kalau anda nampak makin lama makin bertambah. Kenapa bertambah? Sebab dapat interest, dapat dividen 600. Sampai usia 30 tahun. So pada usia 30 tahun, Ali ada RM17,965. Fatimah pula masih lagi kosong. Tapi bila Fatimah tahu Ali dah ada RM17,000 pada usia 30 tahun, Fatimah pun jealous. So Fatimah pun, ini tak boleh jadi. Okey, Ali, apa rahsia? So Ali pun cakap, saya simpan RM100 consistently setiap bulan selama 10 tahun. So Fatimah pun, okey, tak apa. Walaupun lambat, asalkan aku mula. So Fatimah pun mulalah menyimpan pada usia 31 tahun. Tetapi Ali dah tak simpan dah. Ali pada usia 31 tahun dah tak simpan duit dah. Faham tak? Maksudnya Ali hanya simpan first 10 years. Tahun ke-11 Ali tak simpan apa-apa. Fatimah mula menyimpan. Fatimah pun mula menyimpan, Ali tak simpan ni. So duit ni hanya berkembang kan. Dengan 600 kadar keuntungan setiap tahun. Sampailah Fatimah umur 41 tahun selama 10 tahun. So Fatimah dapat 17,965 sebagaimana Ali dapat 17,965 10 tahun yang lepas. Tapi sekarang ini sebab duit ni Ali tak keluarkan, duit Ali dah jadi 34,000. Okeylah, fine sebab Ali start awal. So bila Fatimah tahu Ali dah ada 34,000, tak apa. So Fatimah pun continue invest, tak apa. Sebab Ali dah stop, Ali dah stop umur 31 tahun dah tak melabur dah. So Fatimah pun continue melabur sebanyak 25 tahun total. So maksudnya Fatimah melabur 1,200 selama 25 tahun. Tapi Ali hanya melabur 10 tahun yang terawal sahaja. Saya nak anda tengok kesudahan mereka. Ali pada usia 55 tahun, walaupun hanya simpan 1,200 kali 10 bersamaan dengan RM12,000, Ali mempunyai simpanan lebih daripada Fatimah. Walaupun Fatimah melabur bermula pada usia 31 tahun, non-stop sampai umur 55 tahun.
Okay, so what does this video just now show? Okay, it shows that investing early, right, and the power of compounding interest. Ali and Fatima. Ali invested early, right? Ali invested early. For 10 years, he invested before Fatima. And based on the interest that he has, based on the investment that he made for those 10 years, and based on the interest that was created with those 10 years, right? He has more investments at the end of the day, more money that he made than Fatima, who had invested 10 years later with lesser compounding power, right? So essentially this is how compounding interest work, right? Interest creating interest, right? So this is why we always advise, right? The moment you can start investing, please start investing. So have your savings and whatnot, get the bases covered. The moment you have extra money for investment, start investing, right? With as low as 50 ringgit, start investing because you want to get the power of those compounding interest, okay? So moving on. Right, so now I'm going to talk about scams, right? So I'm pretty sure everyone here has either been scammed or know a family member or friends that has been scammed, right? So there are many types of scams right now. So, but because the Securities Commission, we regulate like investments and whatnot, so we're going to talk about investment scams today, right? So, what are the types of investment scams that we see today? So, first example is a job scam, right? So, job scam here is where you see an advertisement online saying that you want to earn money easy, you can just stay at home, work from home. All you need to do is just do some simple tasks, right? So the task will usually be for the first few times, please like this page, please review this product and whatnot. So the moment you do that, they'll transfer to you 10 ringgit, 20 ringgit, 50 ringgit, right? After a while, after you have done a few of these tasks, right? After they have gained your trust, you think that, oh, this is a legit, income opportunity. Okay, the moment you trust them, they say that, okay, look, we have another task for you. It requires you to buy certain cryptocurrency. Okay, you buy this cryptocurrency for us. For example, you buy 2,000 worth of Bitcoin for us, and then we'll give you back double the amount. So you pun like, oh, I've done this before, they have given me the money. So let's do it. So you pun buy, right? You buy those cryptocurrency. Usually it will be on platforms that are not regulated by the SC, okay? So when you buy, the moment you buy, you transfer those Bitcoins to them, then they'll go missing. So you'll be 2,000 ringgit out of pocket already, right? So that is the job scam that we see when it comes to investments, right? So next, love scams, right? The love scam. So love scams here, when it comes to investment, usually it will happen to people who are usually online. They have like social media, or they're on dating apps, right? One day you're swiping left, swiping right, swiping left, swiping right. You swipe on this individual person that you find interested in, right? So they will then love bomb you. They'll say, oh, baby, I love you, you're so attractive, They'll share their life problem with you and whatnot. And then one day they'll tell you, oh, I made some money and I feel like I want to share this opportunity with you also. So because you have a relationship with them already, okay? You have never met them. They are usually someone from overseas, from Singapore, from Taiwan, from UK, They'll look like some model from a magazine and whatnot. So you are attracted to them and they have your trust. They have your trust. So when they promote you this investment, you'll trust them. You'll trust them. So what happens is, they say, oh, please invest in this platform. So you put in money in that platform. And the moment you put in those money, they'll stop contacting you, right? Not only you lose money, you also get your heart broken. Okay, so those are job scams when love scam when it comes to investments that we see. All right. So next is clone firm scams. Right, clone firm scam. What are clone firms? Clone firms are scammers, okay? They see all those companies that are registered or licensed with us, you know? All those companies that are here, okay, they'll see, oh, okay, for example, okay, let's use this company. They'll use the name of this company. They say, oh, I'm from this company and I come here with an investment. So you invest with me 100 ringgit and within 2 or 3 hours, I'll give you 10,000 ringgit. So you pun tengok online, right? You go on the internet and see, like, oh, this company appears to be licensed by the SC, so it's safe, okay? That's where the danger lies, right? Because these scammers are using the name of all our licensees, of all these legitimate companies to dupe you, right? To scam you into investing with them. Okay, so you must be careful, right? If they offer investments that are too outlandish, doesn't make sense, right? You cannot invest anything, 100 ringgit, within 2-3 hours you get 10,000 ringgit. It just doesn't make sense, right? So beware of this type of scams, right? Because we do see this a lot, right? So let me just give an example, right? This is a company that was licensed with us, right? So they usually send out like WhatsApps like this. So they'll put like, oh, here, look, I'm a legit company. Please see my business card. Okay, here's my logo. Here's my website. So what is wrong here? Right? First of all, the logo does not match the logo of the legitimate entity. Okay. Usually, this clone firm they'll alter the logo a bit, right? So the logo is a bit off, right? And also, you can't really see there, but the website, right? The website is different. The email, right? The legitimate one is @rais.com.my, but they want the scammers one. They use Gmail, right? And when they ask to invest, they ask for you to invest in personal bank account. That's a major red flag. Never ever invest, right? By putting in personal bank account. If any of the companies ask you to do that, run away because those companies are scams, right? And no such packages available on the website. So as I mentioned, if they offer 200 ringgit within 2-3 hours, you get 50,000. Within 6 days, you get 10,000. So those are all not logical, hence is a scam, okay? So this one also, so see, the logo is different. So be very wary of that, okay? So InvestSmart, okay? InvestSmart, the organizer for this event also has been cloned before. So you can see here on Telegram, they put like, oh, invest in InvestSmart. I would just like to remind you, no government agency or regulatory body, right, offers any kind of investment, right? So if you see anyone from, you see investment opportunity from SC lah, from AKPK lah, from Bank Negara, okay, those are all scams, right? So run away, okay? So now we also notice the usage of fake certificates or letters, right? We see a lot of these fake certificate letters claiming to be from SC, asking investors to bank in money. The regulators will never ask investors, right, to bank in money to SC, okay? Never. We will not do that. So the moment you receive anything, any document with our letterhead, with our logo and whatnot, right? The first thing you should do is give us a call and check whether is this true or not, okay? Don't blindly believe because nowadays it's very easy for you to edit documents, okay, on the computer. Next. So payment from for investor, when making payment, always remember to only deposit money into official bank account. So if the company's name is Syarikat Pelaburan ABC, make sure you bank into Syarikat Pelaburan ABC's bank account, right? And make sure that Syarikat is licensed or registered with us, right? So even if an individual is licensed with the SC, do not deposit money into the same account. So Okay, for example, you see this person, they say that, oh, I'm licensed with this company, right? I'm licensed with SC. I'm from Syarikat ABC, I'm licensed with Syarikat ABC, I'm licensed with the SC. Please invest into my personal bank account. Never ever do that, okay? Investment must only go to the company's bank account that is licensed or registered with the SC. Other than that, it's a big no-no, okay? Even if you transfer money into a bank account of an individual entities not related to the license or entities, you may be transferring into a mule bank account, right? So individual's bank account is always a mule bank account, right? It will be name of some Ahmad bin Abu or some foreigner. You know? Do not invest in those bank accounts. And lastly, do not give out cash, right? Investments are, if it's done through cash, is a big red flag. It's so sketchy. Run away. Those are all scammers. Okay. Okay. So we at SC here, we have created this simple formula, right, for you to find out whether an investment is scam or not. So the formula is TITU, tipu. Okay. So T is what? Tidak akan rugi. Anybody offering you investment that says you will never lose money, right? Say to them, you're a big scammer, sir. Yeah? You're a big scammer. So those are all scammers, right? Indah kabar dari ruka, too good to be true. Invest with me now. Within 2 hours, you get 10,000 ringgit. Too good to be true. There is no kind of investment like that. If there is, we'll all be driving Mercedes now. Okay? We'll all be driving Ferrari lah, whatever. Okay? So, peluang hanya sekali. Those people who pressure you, you must invest now. You lose out if you don't invest now. Those who pressure you into investing, right? There's a big red flag also. And untung besar. Those promise you, you know, mountains of money. Right? Red flag. Red flag, people. Okay? Don't. Okay. Okay, red flags, other red flags, scheme promising high returns within a short span of time. I explained this already. Promoted through social media platform. Okay? Any investments that are done or is promoted through social media platform, and from the moment you invest, from the moment you contact the agent until you bank in the money, all are done through WhatsApp, all are done through Telegram, right? Those are scams. Those are scams, okay? So please don't succumb to this kind of scams. Request money to be deposited into personal bank account, as I explained earlier. Use fake certificate document from authorities, also explained already. Schemes are promoted as limited time only, so they're pressuring you to invest now, also, right? So how to avoid investment scams, right? First of all, be cautious of investment offered via social media platform. Next, never deposit your money into individual's bank account. Next, deal only with authorized companies or individual. Payments should only be made to official bank accounts of authorized companies, right? Make sure the companies that you bank in, they are licensed or registered with the SC, okay? Verify if an individual's entity is authorized through SC Investment Checker. If you have your phone right now, you can scan the QR code, or you can just Google SC Investment Checker, okay? Before you invest in anything, just go to our website, go to this SC Investment Checker, type in the name of the company. If there is a green icon that says, oh, company is licensed with the SC, only then it's safe. If they say there's a red indication that company is in the investor alert list, those companies are usually unlicensed companies or scams, all right? Don't invest with them. Or, third situation, there's no information about those companies. Be wary of those also, because when there is no information, it could be a new scam or a new unlicensed company that has suddenly popped up, right? So we do not have any information about these companies yet, but since they are not licensed or registered with us, don't invest in those companies, right? So lastly, if in doubt, check with the SC via email. We have our email address, aduan@setcom.com.my, or call us at 03-6204-89999, right? So what should you do if you have been scammed? Stop all contact with the scammer, right? Don't bother like to persuade them, please bro, return back my money lah. Please uncle, return back my money. Don't, right? Because these scammers, they have a way of using psychology against you. You'll be begging them with money. Suddenly you realize, oh, I've banked in another 10,000 ringgit to them. So you end up losing more money. Cancel future transaction, right? Do not make any further payments. Keep records of all those information and bring them, keep like payment slips, bank account details and whatnot, phone number, record conversation and whatnot. Come to the authorities and file a report, right? Go to the police, come to SC and file a complaint, right? So what is the importance of reporting a scam? People say, I lost money already. Why should I make all this report and whatnot? I'm not going to get back my money. So why is it important for us asking you to come and report? Okay, authorities can recognize and predict scam patterns. It helps us to recognize what is the scammers doing now. And secondly, it helps other people to avoid the scam. We'll be able to educate the public, right? Like today, I can come here and present to people like you, like, look, this is what we have seen, right? These are the scams that we have seen right now, right? So it helps us to educate and protect the public. And lastly, you will receive advice on steps you need to take further to your situation. We can advise you, okay, you have been scammed, sir, this is what you need to do now, okay, in order to protect yourself and whatnot. Okay? So before I end, I would just like to share about our initiative, InvestSmart. So InvestSmart is an investor empowerment initiative by the SC. We aim to create more informed investors, okay, that are self-reliant, that know how to invest properly, to protect themselves, okay. And lastly, we have our social media. You can follow us here. Okay, and to further summarize what I am presenting today, I have Malaysia icon and also singing sensation Siti Nurhaliza to add further. Okay.
Bijak labur hidup makmur.
Semua mahu kaya, tapi jangan salahkannya. Jika terpedaya hidup susah. Macam-macam sini ada, sifat mana gelap. Lesson SC pastikan ada. Sila labur, duit lebur. Ingin tahu produk sah yang ada. Laman web InvestSmart, jawapannya.
Pesan ini dibawakan oleh Suruhanjaya Security Malaysia.
Okay, thank you. Think we have. Anyone have any questions? Or if there's no question, we can go to the quiz. Shasha? Quiz? If you have any questions later, you can just pop into the SC booth over there. I'll be there. I can entertain any questions you might have. Right? Okay, so I have about 3 questions here. Okay, so anyone answers correctly or brave enough to answer, okay, I'll give you some Aeon vouchers. Right? So the first question is, what is the first thing you should do when you realize you have been scammed? A. Hire a private investigator. B. Stop all contact with the scammer. C. Report to the Securities Commission of Malaysia. And D. Inform your close friends or family members. Okay, I'm gonna give a count of 1, 2, 3. Everyone put your hand down first, alright? Shasha, can you help me to pick out the person that is the fastest? Okay? Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
B.
B. Stop all contact with the scammer. Betul. Okay, thank you. Right, so next. Okay, if you are asked to transfer money into a bank account of an individual or company not related to the entity offering the investment opportunity, would you proceed with the transfer? Yes or no? Okay, so put down your hands. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. B. Yeah, that's right. Okay, last question. Is it safe to invest in schemes offering high returns with no risk, such as invest 350 with promised return of 10,000 ringgit in 3 hours? Okay, put down your hands. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Answer is no.
No. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, congrats. Okay, so if you do have any question, right, I'll be in the SC's booth, right? Please feel free to approach me or any of our officers to ask any questions. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amir from Securities Commission Malaysia. Once again, if you have any questions, you can go to the Securities Commission booth that is located right here in front of the stage. Moreover, do not miss out. We have another session right after this that is starting in a few minutes. The next session is called Let the License Protect You. How regulator licensing helps us as investors. Once again, this is another opportunity for you to learn about investments as well as stand a chance to win. Once again, Aeon vouchers. We are still giving out Aeon vouchers after every session. 350 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers, so 150 ringgit worth of Aeon vouchers are here for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our next session very shortly with Miss Kimberly Law, a licensed financial planner from UNO Advisors Sdn Bhd. Before that, I would also like to remind everyone that we have our Fin Plan for You booths located at the back of this hall. As you can see that we have 20 financial planners. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to remind you we're going to start with our next session. Let the license protect you. How regulator licensing helps us as investors. I implore and invite everyone to join us here in front of the stage as we are going to start our next session, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Kimberly Law, licensed financial planner from UNO Advisors Sdn Bhd, with her presentation and talk about Let the License Protect You, how regulator licensing helps us as investors. Please welcome.
Very important. So I'm Kimberly, and today my topic is about Let the License Protect You, and how all these regulating license, all these regulator licenses actually help us as an investor like you and me. So I'm Kimberly Law, and I'm the co-founder of UNO Advisors. So for those of you UNO Advisors, we are actually Malaysia's first licensed financial planning firm for ladies. And as a licensed financial planner, I hold the CFP, Certified Financial Planner, and also IFP is the Islamic version of it. And what I truly believe is that I want all of us here to let money empower us. Money should give us the life that we want. It should make us feel happy, feel content. But today, I'm going to focus more on the licensing part. What is all this set up for? is actually for us as consumers like you and me. Before we begin, I want to share what's happening or what had happened in Malaysia. Have you seen this news where a fake dentist was performing on people? Have you seen it? Yeah, you've seen it before, right? You've seen fake doctors giving out treatments, giving out medication to people, and they're not regulated. When things are good, people don't know. But when things go wrong, that's where people actually report and they get caught. I want to bring your attention to the dentist specifically. This dentist was a self-taught expert because she learned all these dentist procedures through YouTube during COVID lockdown season because everyone got so much time, everyone is locked at home. You have so much time to learn about this topic. And she, so-called self-declared dentist, started performing on people. Do you think it's right? It's not. Even doctors, these fake doctors, not registered, but then give medical advice, and they get away with it until something happens. What happens? In this news, unfortunately, somebody passed away because they follow the advice of an unregistered, unlicensed professional. So we need to be very careful of all these self-declared experts out there giving advice. You have to be very careful. Is the person real or not? That is our job. So why is all this licensing so important? Even in the medical space, in the health space, all these self-declared doctors giving out medical advice. Same thing with our financial industry. This licensing is very important. Like we have the Securities Commission, also known as the SC. We have Bank Negara. All these are the regulators putting in a lot of hard work to make sure that the person or the company is approved. They need to thoroughly check all these companies, thoroughly check all these people to make sure that they pass the screening. They have to make sure that they are qualified. They have to make sure that they do intensive background check on the people, licensed people like me and my licensed companies. All this licensing is a lot of work for an individual to do. So they have the team, they have the manpower to do all this work for us, for investors like us to enjoy. Why do we have all this? It's so that we can actually have a place to complain. We can, let's say if it's proven that we are right, maybe we can get compensated in some cases. So the benefit of engaging with a licensed company is that less likely to be scammed. The previous talk was talking about scam. So if you engage with the companies here in this booth, with the film plan for you, the licensed people, you know that it's less likely to be a scam. So, sweat. And all these legitimate companies, they are less likely to run away, to disappear with your money. You always hear cases where people actually lose money or put investment into with somebody, and suddenly the person just disappear, run away. What are you gonna do? You can complain all you want, report, but then inside, there's no justice for you. You are the one that suffered the loss. And all these legitimate companies, they are properly operated because they are thoroughly screened, thoroughly checked, in-depth research with all this cooperation before giving out the license. Therefore, you know that there are some standards when you engage with a licensed company. And most importantly, you know very safe, no dodgy investment, nothing shady going on behind the scenes. You feel less stress, and that's great for us as consumers. And talking from a business owner, one of the owners of a licensed company, there's a lot of work applying for the license. It's a lot of headache, a lot of forms to submit, a lot of background search, not only bankruptcy, insolvency search, but also they check your history, your qualification. It is not easy, but they put in all this hard work because they have a team of experts to do it, so that we, as consumers like you and me, we do not need to do all this. Whenever we engage with a person, we do not need to do background search, insolvency search, because it's already done by the regulators. So the benefits for us is less stress. When you engage with licensed company or licensed person, you do not need to worry, because all the hard work has already been done. They have done all the heavy duty work, and we get to choose who we like. We get to choose the quality of service. We get to choose the advisor that we want, or the company that we want. Less work for you all to research. You do not do imagine every time when you see a licensed person, you have to do insolvency search. You have to pay to the SSM to do like a background search on the company. That's a lot of work for us, but all this work is already done. So it does save us a lot of time when we want to engage with a licensed person or a licensed company. Most importantly, we do not need to worry. No need to worry so much. No need to worry whether it's a scam, whether it's a scammer or not, whether this company is a scam, whether this investment is a scam. You don't have to worry about that, because you already know that the list of licensed companies, there's a list available at the SC. You can pick and choose. That's the benefit for us, for you and me as an investor. But some people will say that why should I engage with all these licensed company, licensed people? A lot of work, maybe they don't make much money for me. I'm already engaging with all these investment schemes that are making a lot of money already. Why then should I change? Why then should I go one step forward to engage with all this licensing? A lot of work, a lot of compliance, a lot of regulation, very mafan, very tedious. When times are good, these investments or these schemes make you a lot of money. And that will make you want to engage with them more, put in more money. And then what happens? When times are bad, when something goes wrong, who will suffer? It's the people that engage with all these schemes. You ask yourself like, oh no, I have fallen for a scam. I have become a victim. What do I do? Stop engaging, report to the regulators, report to the SC. And what do you get? All you get is stress. You'll be thinking like, oh no, I lost my money to this person. And you want to catch that culprit. Of course you want to do that. You want to find justice, but you can't. What if the person is not even in Malaysia? What if the person is non-existent? Then there's nothing you can do. All you have to do is just accept that you've made the wrong choice. All this only happens when things go bad. When things are good, everyone will be very happy investing in all these illegitimate investments. The question is, if things go wrong, then you got nowhere else to go. But just report, and accept that your money is lost. There's no way to be compensated. If you engage with a legitimate company, maybe there might be a possibility to be compensated. But if this is not a licensed company, not a licensed person, it's less likely to get your money back. So that is why it's very important to engage with a licensed person or licensed company, because you know that at the end of the day, the regulators are here to protect you. If anything goes wrong with this licensed company or licensed person, you know the regulator have your back. You know that they will fight for you. Because we hear a lot of cases where a friend of 20 years say that I can do this investment and bring back return monthly 8%, guaranteed you will not lose money. Sounds suspicious, right? And then after giving the money to the friend disappeared. What can you do? Report to the authorities. Nothing much can be done as well, because then you have to take legal action, and legal action actually costs you more money, so it costs you more stress, more money to find justice, to catch the culprits if you know the person. So, in order to avoid all this situation from happening, engage with a licensed person or a licensed company. And I like to take my industry, for example. So, I'm from the financial planning space. And financial planning is actually a regulated activity. Not everybody can actually do financial planning. It's already stated in the law, in the Capital Market Services Act. It says that financial planning is actually to analyze a person's situation, financial circumstances, and providing a plan. And when I say plan, this is actually a game plan, a strategy, not a product, to meet the client's needs and wants, to meet their objectives, their goals. That is the true meaning of financial planning based on the law. It's already stated. So not everybody can do this. Not everybody can do financial planning. You need to be licensed by the SC. You need to be regulated and monitored constantly by the authorities, because if anything goes wrong, the authorities will make sure to find justice for the people. For consumers like you and me, we are consumers. So financial planning is not something that everybody can do. And you can already see in the Act, it shows that financial planning is one of the regulated activities. Because you might see a lot of financial planners out there, call themselves financial planners, call themselves expert. But do they have the proper qualifications? Are they attached to companies that are properly licensed? That's the bigger question. Because if they are not, then if something goes wrong, you suffer. They can just pack up and go if they're not licensed. They can pack up, go, close shop, and say, bye-bye. I know I took your money, but I cannot recover. Sorry. But if you engage with a licensed company, that cannot happen. So, financial planning is a regulated activity that not everybody can do. You might say, oh, I seek advice from this agent. This agent sells me insurance product or so-called investment products and gives me advice. But you have to ask yourself, is this person real or not? Is he or she a real financial planner from a real licensed financial planning company? So what you can do as consumers is that you can ask for their name based on their IC. Then what you can do is that you ask which company are they from? And lastly, you can ask for their license number. If they give you SSN number, that is not a license number. It's different. So the license number can be license to practice, or the business or the company, licensed company, have the license number. Because you cannot practice financial planning without proper licensing, without proper regulation. And I love this website. It saves me so much time. This website, the investment tracker by the SC, you just key in the name of the person, key in the name of the company, and you can find out all the details. It's already in their database. So it saves you a lot of time. It saves everybody a lot of time. It saves you stress, because then you do not need to do background search. You do not need to search on SSM whether this company is properly registered or not. You can find all the details here on the person and on the company. When were they licensed? How many licensed people in that company? What are they licensed for? You can check in this website called the Investment Tracker. Let's say if you cannot find the information that you want. Let's say it does not appear in the Investment Tracker. It must be appearing elsewhere. Maybe the person gave you a name card saying they are from ABC company, and you cannot find that ABC company. What you can do is that you can go to this page. So AFA is actually one of the official organization for financial advisor. It stands for Financial Advisor Association. And this is a trade organization. So it saves us a lot of time because they have a page under consumer. So you just tap on the consumer tab and it takes you to 3 different links to verify whether the person legit or not. So whoever you have engaged for investment advice, what you can do is that you go to these 3 links to check whether they are legit.